What's up YouTube? It's Derek here again. Got another video for you. This one is going to be one trick to really just help you in any kind of social situation, just to help you better network. I firmly believe your network is your net worth. It's not always about what you know, but a lot of it is about who you know. So this is what I like to call beast factors. And these are really going to help you just navigate your way through conversation, talk to the people you want to talk to, so on and so forth. So BEAST is an acronym. I'm going to go through each letter for you. B stands for body language. So body language is huge, guys, huge in conversation. So there's a book called Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss. He's an FBI agent, either still in the FBI or ex-FBI agent. So he talks about negotiating a lot of deals where people are held hostage and, a $350,000 demand, and through just talking to them, interrogation, so on and so forth, he's able to narrow that down to $3,000, scenarios like that. So one thing he says is conversation, it's 65%, 38%, and 7%. So 65% is the physical body language you're actually expressing when you're notioning something, and the other percent I'll get to later. So that 65%, for guys, it's like when you walk into a club and you approach a girl, she may be open to kind of talk to you, just out of feeling bad or whatnot, but if her feet are facing away from you, or she's constantly playing with the necklace she's wearing, or, covering her torso, stuff like that, those are just discrete body language symbols that are just showing she's not interested. Sorry guys, move on, next. So, it just goes to show you that's one realm of what's useful. Generally if you see anyone's feet pointed opposite of you or away from you, they aren't interested in talking to you, or one's to you and one's to the door, they're thinking about leaving. Not always the case, but more or less it's just an unconscious way of saying they want to move their way out of the conversation. So read into it. There's various books on it. It's just useful to know body language and better to understand it, because it helps you talk to the people you want to talk to, or read the right symbols when you should leave a conversation, and so on and so forth. So the E, guys, is going to be eye contact. And eye contact is huge. For me personally, when I want to take control of a conversation or direct it in a certain way, I use the 60-40 rule. So 60% of the time when I'm talking to you, I maintain eye contact and steer away here and there 40% of the time. Whereas 40% of the time when you're talking to me, I'll maintain eye contact, and the other 60% of the time I'm, looking away. And that just subconsciously shows control of the conversation of, I'm more important per se, just maintaining that eye contact. It's just a good way to navigate that conversation if you want it to go in a certain direction. And then A, guys, is going to be awesome attitude. So this is huge, really, in anything you do in life. But yeah, for this, you just want to be upbeat, keep positive vibes, put forth, good energy. I'll talk about the law of attraction in later videos that I continue to do. But what it is, guys, is you generally just receive what you put out. So if you're a positive person, see the best in life, always look for that silver lining despite your circumstances, your situations, people kind of pick up on that character and that integrity and that mentality, and you tend to draw more positive people your way, and you're just a more pleasant person to talk to altogether. So it's very important to just, despite what you're going through, be grateful for what you have and maintain that positive attitude. Just be positive about it. So the next one is S, and that stands for smile. And that's just a basic thing we don't really think about, we overlook a lot of the time, but you can do just to, create a better situation. When you smile, you're more pleasant to talk to. It just shows you're happy, you're upbeat, you're having a good time. There's no reason not to smile, and I forget exactly what that science is behind it. I know there's that fact with smiling, it takes less muscles to smile than it does to frown. It automatically just triggers something in your brain that even if you aren't the happiest, it just makes you a little bit more happy, It's just something simple you can do throughout conversation to, make it more positive, make it more upbeat. And the T, guys, is going to stand for tonality. This goes back to what I was talking about earlier with the 65-38-7 rule with conversation. So as I said, 65% is that physical body language of what you're actually displaying. 38% is actually the tonality of voice. So the tone of voice you're using in that conversation to show whether you're excited or not. And then 7% is the actual words you're using. But again, guys, that 38% is pretty huge in just, when you're talking about something, be excited about it. And you can tell when someone's really interested in something when they're talking about like audio production and how sound waves work and the different microphones to capture different sounds and create them, as opposed to other people that have to type a 5-page essay for their science assignment next week for school. Someone more excited about owning their craft, in their passion, in their pursuit, you're going to hear it in their voice that they're more excited and passionate about talking about it. So just knowing that all together, all around, you can just use that in general conversation. When you're talking to someone, when you're trying to network with someone, I know there may be nerves there if you don't fully know the person or it's a new conversation for sure. And we all get that, but just be generally interested in hearing what they have to say and talking to them and having conversation, and that tonality in your voice will reflect in just being a more pleasant person to talk to. It's gonna go a long way, guys, I promise. So keeping all that in mind, guys, got body language, got eye contact, awesome attitude, smile, and tonality. And if you really synchronize all these and just use them to the best of your ability, you're really just going to see an increase in conversation that you have with people, and it's really going to help you network. So that's all for today, guys. If you enjoyed this, if you got some use out of it, definitely subscribe. You don't want to miss out on, further videos I'm going to post with these tips and tricks and hacks to just better your life, better your business. I mainly cater to musicians just because it's what I do, but I want it to be just a life fulfilling thing that you can use in various areas of your life. So definitely subscribe, keep with it, and I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.